A whole lot of people fail this particular question here. We are given square root of 100 divided by square root of 25 divided by 1 divided by 2. Now what most of them did was to attend to this, okay? They divided 100 by 25 and they had square root of 4. Then divide by 1 divided by 2. Now in their next step, they took square root of 4 and that gave them 2. Divide by 1 divided by 2. Now when they got here, what they did was to use 2 here. 2 divide itself 1. 2 divide these 2 here 1. And they are left with 1 divided by 1. And that gave them 1. But this is totally wrong. Now for us to solve this question in the right way, our question is square root of 100 divided by 25. Then divide by 1 divided by 2. Now, for us to solve this correctly, we are going to apply this radical rule where you have square root of A divided by B. This equals square root of A divided by square root of B. Okay. Now, if you apply this rule here, if you apply this particular rule here, we are going to have square root of 100 divide by square root of 25. Then we'll divide everything by 1 divided by 2. So from here, we are going to first of all attend to this square root of 100. Square root of 100 equals 10. Divide by square root of 25 equals 5. Then divide by 1 divided by 2. Okay? So from here, let's take this to the lowest term. 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. Then divide by 1 divided by 2. Okay? Now, most people get confused when they arrive at this particular type of expression. Now, when you are dividing either whole number or a fraction by a fraction, you are going to apply the rule that is called KCF rule. Now, K here means keep, C means change, and F means flip. Okay? Now, it simply means that we are going to keep 2, change this division to multiplication, and flip this. Okay? And 2 times 2 equals 4, okay, as the right answer. Now let's look into more questions. Now in this expression, 6 squared minus in parentheses 6 minus 1 times in parentheses 6 minus 4. Now what most people did was to attend to this exponent, and 6 squared gave them 36 minus in parentheses 6 minus 1 times in parentheses 6 minus 4. Okay, now in their next step, they attended to this parentheses here, so they had 36 minus 6 minus 1 equals 5 times in parentheses 6 minus 4. Now in their next step, they subtracted 5 from 36, and they had 36 minus 5 equals 31 times in parentheses 6 minus 4. Okay, now in their next step, they wrote 31 times 6 minus 4 equals 2. And 31 times 2 gave them 62. But this is totally wrong. Now, the correct way to solve this particular expression is to first of all write down the order of operation, which is PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S. Okay? Now, where P here is parentheses, E is exponent, M and D is multiplication and division. And one interesting thing is that this multiplication and division are of the same priority. When you have both of them in a particular expression, irrespective of their position, you are to solve from the left to the right. And the same thing is applicable to addition and subtraction. Okay, you are to solve from the left to the right if you have addition and subtraction in an expression. Okay, so from here, according to this order of operation, first of all, attend to this parentheses before the exponent. So we are going to have 6 squared minus 6 minus 1 equals 5 times in parentheses 6 minus 4. So we are still going to attend to this parentheses. So 6 squared minus 5 times 6 minus 4 equals 2. So the next thing in the order of operation is exponent. So we have 6 squared, which is 6 times 6, and that is 36, minus 5 times 2. So from here, we are going to have 36 minus, because multiplication is of high priority to subtraction. So we have 5 times 2, and that is 10. Okay, 36 minus 10 will give us 26 as the right answer. Now let's look into one more question. Now in this expression, in parentheses, 6 plus 6 plus 60 divided by 6 times 2. Now what most people did was to attend to this parentheses. 6 plus 6 equals 12 plus 60 divided by 6 times 2. Okay, now in their next step, they added these two together. 12 plus 60 equals 72, divided by 6 times 2. Now in their next step, they divided 72 by 6, and 72 divided by 6 equals 12 times 2. Now 12 times 2 equals 24, but this is totally wrong. Okay, now from our expression, the question is 6 plus 6 then plus 60 divided by 6 times 2. Now in this category of people, what they did was to attend to this parentheses, which is the right thing to do. 6 plus 6 equals 12 plus 60 then divide by 6 times 2. In their next step, what they did was to attend to this multiplication, because they thought that multiplication is of higher priority to division and addition. So they wrote 12 plus 60 divided by 6 times 2 equals 12. So from here they wrote 12 plus 60 divided by 12 equals 5. Okay, and 12 plus 5 equals 17. This is 17. Okay, but this is totally wrong as well, because according to the order of operation, which is PEMDAS, okay, let's write our question, plus 60 divided by 6 times 2. Now according to the order of operation, which is PEMDAS, let's write that down, AS. Okay, now remember that we said that P is parentheses, E is exponent, M and D is multiplication and division, A and S is addition and subtraction. And please remember that this multiplication and division, like we said earlier, are of the same priority. That is to say, for instance, here that we have division and multiplication, irrespective of their position here, we are to solve from the left to the right. Okay, so the same thing is applicable to addition and subtraction. When you have addition and subtraction in an expression, irrespective of their position, you are to solve from the left to the right. So for us to solve this expression, we first of all attend to the parentheses. Okay, so 6 plus 6 equals 12 plus 60 divided by 6 times 2. Now we have division, multiplication and addition, and like we said, multiplication and division are of the same priority. So we are going to solve this from the left to the right. So we are going to have 12 plus 60 divided by 6 will give us 10, then times 2. So from here, multiplication is of higher priority to addition. So we are going to have 12 plus 10 times 2 equals 20. So from here, 12 plus 20, 2 plus 0 equals 2. 1 plus 3 equals 3. So we have 32 as the right answer. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and share this video. Bye.